You're good right there. Jesse's trying to show that strap who's boss. If you want to. Oh, I got new things, huh? So my ends are new. I was like, why does this not look right? I have new ones of these.
Do I get that cool?
I'm glad I'm not the only one that thing gives fits to. Here we go. First wheat of West Texas.
I'm reading 11.5, 11.7.
Look at all the hay bales. That's impressive. Field is planted in a circle, so we have done a circle track, and we're trying to get enough turn rows so that we don't get our auger in the pivot whenever we turn. It's kind of funny how you don't walk across a field, but if you start on the outside, it dwindles pretty fast. It's a lot less turning that way. Okay, my concave went to 25 on its own. I had it on 10. So we're thinking that I may have sheared a bolt in some of the weeds that we went through, so we're gonna get out and see. That was weird. It didn't shear a bolt, but my concave was still not actually on 10, even though that's what I was shooting for.
What was wrong? I don't know. It was on, said 10, but it was on about 25, and when it went to 0 back to 10, they stopped where it should be. Mama goes in there, she needs to nudge over, and then I'll recenter, narrow it down some more.
Okay, with the concave situation earlier, we haven't always had the second monitor in and I'm not going to show you all of this. I do sometimes show you the bushels, but I'm not going to show you all of this because it has our farmers' information on there, and we like to keep their stuff private. But it has all of my settings up here too, so that way I can watch. So whenever my concave jumps to 25 for whatever reason, and I do not have an automatic deal, we're not real sure how that happened, but that is a good reason why to have an extended monitor, because this one has my auto steer and other things that I like, but this one has all of my machine settings so that I can watch that. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you get in a combine and it just drives itself. Okay, yeah, we use auto steer, but there's a lot of things that you have to watch, besides watching what's going on here. and behind you, and I look behind my header just as much as I look in front of my header to see if you're leaving ribbons or, you know, whatever, just, you know, what kind of job you're doing. Look in the bin, see what your sample looks like. You know, you're constantly having to watch things. So it's not just to get in here and push a button and eat your snacks and never pay attention. So Jeff just plugged his chopper. I'm not laughing because I don't want it to be me next. I could turn my separator on and get some of that out. Okay, you get the gist, right? I'm going to use 2 hands. It's kind of loose in there. I think if I turn it on. In the greatest spot. Thank you. Okay, I know that I have this on my face and I will be getting it off. Let's just get started again. Plugged again. gonna kick the separator on to clean out what's in there on the sieves. And then we'll clean out. Look at my floor. Okay. Cody is out of the way. That's exactly why I carry these in here. Okay, we are finished with the first field. Other than what's under the pivot, there's like a strip, but it's not out of the way yet. So the farmer is here, so we're gonna get out and talk to him for a bit while this finishes to move.
Sheared the key off that auger like it did mine also.
Okay, so the farmer came and brought us ice cream, and he brought me these. They're very good. He brought me these because he heard that I plugged my chopper twice. Okay, but the bad news is that I just got a stop code that my clean grain elevator speed was 0. Cody's looking at that while I'm unloading onto him.
The key sheared off that sprocket. The chain and sprocket turn, but the auger doesn't.
I'll have to weld that sprocket on there and
Cody said wonky.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the reel.
I got a little bit of a head start on tomorrow. I have swept out my cap and wiped down my windows. And I may have to do it again tomorrow, who knows. But I'm gonna start tomorrow off right, and it's going to be a good day, and I claim it. I did that because I'm waiting on Jeff to get over here to work on my combine. So before I forget, I'm going to get down right now, and I'm gonna go turn off my master switch before he starts welding on this. So that way that's done. No work in here. Okay, master switch is off. I did leave my extensions up on purpose because we'll have to make sure that it's fixed, and I will need them up. So I will close them when we're done.
Y'all see all these mosquitoes? by John Deere.
A temporary field repair.
We got crank.
Okay, we got that welded up. My one arm is really strong. I know it's not, but it should be. I'm going to turn the combine on.
You should do while you have your bidding systems open is clean your frickin' back window.
Is that what you're coming up here to do for me?
No, you can't.
I wouldn't get it back.
It's literally thumb screws, bruh.
My back glass is really dirty and it drives Hayden crazy because I can't see very good in my bin. Okay, when my computer loads, having the master switch off takes it a little longer to load. So I'm waiting on that. Then I'm gonna bump the separator just to make sure everything's good to go. And I'll close my bins and we will call it a night. Hayden is done, so he is unloading on Cody right now. I'm trying to tell him that my computer's still loading. We do a lot of sign language, and it is my biggest pet peeve ever. I hate sign language when someone is trying to tell me something important because I want to get it right, and I don't do that. My wheels were crooked. He's like, turn your wheels. And he told Cody, it drives me crazy. I can read lips better than I can do sign language. Okay, so maybe I don't park straight all the time. It's okay. You would think as OCD as I am that it would bother me more. All right, we're coming to life. Ready? Everything seems to be good. Okay, that consists of today. It was a short day. Maybe everything will be more normal tomorrow. Or maybe it won't. Who knows? Anyways, thanks for sticking around. Good night.